Hello my friends, welcome back to Pod Plays. This is technically the start of episode 2 of my ZombiU Bob challenge. If you haven't seen the first episode, it has been recorded, it's uploaded, you can check that out. Rules will pop up right now if you like. We're starting off on a little bit of a sour note. Because when I did episode 1, right after that, back to back, I did the second episode. So that was like a whole other hour of the campaign. To prove it to you, here is my current save. Still alive, got a score here, 2 hours, 30 seconds. Nice round number, actually. The issue, though, is when I recorded the second hour, the second episode, for some reason, that recording became corrupted. So all the progress I made from getting to the Palace Underground to wherever I left off, I don't quite remember, it's lost. I can't recover the footage. I don't know why that happened. I think maybe it's because I started recording while the game was actively running, or maybe it's because I converted the two video files and compressed them so they would be easier to stitch together in the editing. So this normally wouldn't be a big deal, except for the fact that I wanted to show a consistent run of this proposed challenge. So, unfortunately, I tried seeing if recovering an old save was an option, and then I could kind of just jettison from that, from when I was like an hour into the playthrough. I can't do that. That's not possible. That's not what this game allows you to do. Especially since this is survival mode. It's just not possible. So, unfortunately, what I'm going to have to do to make this a true challenge is start from the very beginning. You're not going to have to worry about that. I'm going to delete my survival mode save and play per the rules that I set in place all the way up to when I am in the save room in the Palace Underground, and then we'll continue from there. I'm not going to do that tonight. I will do that tomorrow or at some point when I feel better. I'm in better spirits. But to prove to you that I'm being truthful about this, I am going to delete my survival mode save right here for you. So, boom, empty. So, you're just going to have to trust me on this one. I'm going to play through it following the 3 rules. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to use other weapons that are not within the guidelines, aka anything beyond melee or pistol. I will focus on upgrading the pistol and getting the bat, and then opening all the shortcuts, getting the letters of D, you know, doing all that, whatever the hell. And yeah, just do my best to get it back to where it was until I'm in the Palace Underground, and then we'll just continue normally. So I'm going to stop here, and the next time I am recording, in a few seconds for you, we will be back to where we left off. Very sorry about that. Don't know what the fuck happened. I'm a little pissed, but you know what? Give it another day. I'll be fine. It's just a game. But yeah, again, I want to preserve the integrity of this challenge. So thanks for your understanding. I will see you in just a moment. Okay, here we are about 24 hours later. I lied. I went ahead and I just played through that section until, again, I was at the Palace Underground, and I'm back. We are just shy of 40 minutes in, and we should pick up right exactly from where we left off in episode 1. So hopefully the recording doesn't fuck up this time. It might have been a Ubisoft thing. I pre-launched Ubisoft before starting the game. I don't know. I feel like that might have had a hand in messing me up, but here we are again. Yeah, whatever. We are Ryan Kelly now. We are no longer whoever the other guy was, like the name matters. But before we start, there are 2 things I want to mention. Of course, I played through the game, and I was actually a little bit more thorough and faster. So, that being said, first note, pistol, fully upgraded, baby. So I got firepower, firing speed, spread, and capacity, which is really great. So we don't have to worry about picking up any more upgrades today, or for the rest of the playthrough, really. And the second thing I wanted to show you, this is something I discovered in the part 2 that has been lost to time. If you go to your Bob, you can use the C and V to, like, toggle to a few extra things, and you can, like, read the notes that you picked up and stuff like that. But the main thing I wanted to show you is something I did not know about the game until yesterday. when you're firing your weapons and you kill enough zombies with a particular weapon family, you upgrade your weapons just by using them, like your skill, beyond just like the manual upgrades that you plug into them. So for example, you have a handgun family, shotgun, so on and so forth. I want to show you this for two reasons. Firstly, you can see I have to kill 3 more zombies with a pistol in order for my skill with a pistol to go up. Second reason why I wanted to show you this is to prove that the numbers here for the other 5 weapon families have not changed, suggesting that I haven't used any of these weapons. At this point in the game, the only other weapon that you would have found is the carbine rifle, and this is the best I can prove to you that I never used it, never picked it up. This is the default number of zombies that you gotta kill to start ranking it up. Never shot or killed a zombie with a carbine rifle in this playthrough. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Fully upgraded pistol, and it's going to upgrade naturally as we play. So that is exciting, and it will give us an edge. And as for our actual inventory, let me just show you what we have. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, I got 2 flares, 2 Molotovs, 2 stacks of pistols, probably more than I even need. And we are going to face... not face, I mean, he's no threat until the very end of the game, but we are going to talk to the doctor. He's going to babble on about panacea, letters of D, yada yada yada. I also napped really hard today, and I woke up and I still felt tired. I don't know what my problem is. I think it's just a weather thing. So I find very lackadaisy about this, and that's why. But anyway, here are in the Universal Studios ride waiting room. I mean, isn't this what this is? Like, I said this in the last episode that you'll never see, but it feels like this is the area where you, like, standing here with a whole bunch of snotty-nosed kids, and you're waiting to get on, like, the Minions ride or some shit, and the doors open. Before that, there's some random person on the monitor going, "Something's wrong! We need to fix this, or you need to fix this. You have no idea what the situation is, but we trust you for some reason." So, that's just what I liken it to, but, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm still a little PO'd that, ooh, goodbye forever. I'm still a little PO'd that I, lost that recording, but I got through. I caught up so quick. So basically, I just need to replay. I remembered. I left off last time just at the entrance to the tower, at the manhole. So something to keep in mind. Anyways, I'm just gonna move things along here. Da 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 da. We know the doc. We know him very well. And we open the door, and oh no, there's zombies here! And then we get into the lab. Have him yap it up, and let me think, do I have any other notes? We went past where we'd usually be able to get the silence pistol. Technically, that's an upgrade to the standard, but I'd rather just omit it completely. First of all, I never use a silencer. And second, my pistol that I have right now is fully upgraded. And if I focus on one single pistol, no, that's wrong. If you use any pistol in the family, all of them skill up, right? So even if I was alternating between both pistols, I'd probably be okay. But I think if I had 2 pistols, and I wouldn't have to reload all the time, I could swap weapons. You reload fast enough. Nah, I'm going to stick with the standard pistol. So no silence pistol, another additional rule, so whatever. And he's still prattling on about prophecy, science, and who the fuck cares. So, but yeah, I'm going to have to ensure that these recordings don't get fucked up. I'm going to be sure to, after every hour interval, turn off the game, check the recording, be sure it works, then I can keep going. How about that? So, and we should be okay. I also cleaned out a few files on my computer, so I don't think it's a memory issue, but if that was an issue, that should be fixed. But anyways, I followed every single one of the 3 rules to get back to this point, and I will continue that into Buckingham Palace, then Ron Friedman's place, and then through the lake and the docks. So, we'll be fine. And I did the same thing before, where I went to the Palace Underground, I went through the sewer area, I went to the lake, and I dropped off a few things at the manhole, and then kept going. So, anyways. Yeah, so basically nothing has changed, except that I was more thorough, and my pistol is fully upgraded. That's all you need to know. That being said, back on our journey. I'd normally be annoyed that I'd have to play this whole section again, but again, I love this game a lot, so I'm okay just doing it again. And it's kind of like Groundhog Day, right? You already know what's going to happen now, at least I do, so I already kind of have a plan ready to go. I don't want to speedrun it because this place is very tight, and one mistake could cost you very dearly, so I am going to be careful. So I was checking my new Dr. Fate helmet. Check on the Player Display channel if you'd like more information about that. So, it's been a fun day. Again, I'm on a little mini vacation. Alright. So, I know there are a whole bunch of zombies in there. There always are. I think there's 2 standard and a napping spitter, if I'm right. So what I did last time, when I last played, is I went up the trapdoor, did the jump scare, and took out that guy to be stealthy. But even though I didn't fire off a bullet, these guys still figured out a way to go up the stairs. So this time, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take them out as I normally would whenever I play this game. So I'm going to choose a 4 for the Molotov. I'm going to throw this actually a little closer. Yep. And... okay. Oh, there comes a lady. Oh, there's only 3 of you. Alright. And... boop. Oh, someone's coming down the stairs. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll let them burn. I don't think I have anything I'm going to need. I'm going to trigger the jump scare. Unless that guy is going down the stairs now. But I guess we'll find out. But those guys aren't going to make it. Because they're normies. And, yep, we'll still get grabbed. That's fine. Yeah. And we don't get any damage from this by default. That would suck. Whoop. Shut up. Behave. There we go. I also figured out when I was last playing that if this might sound really stupid, but when you get the really itty-bitty crosshair on a zombie's head, you have a better chance at just knocking their head off. That's just a theory, though. I'm not sure how true that is, but I'm gonna try practicing with that and see if it does give us an edge, because in the Bob challenge, you need absolutely every advantage you can get. Oh, there's still movement down there. What? How are you alive? Where are these guys? Oh, spitter. Shit. That's fine. We got a normie here. Okay. Clubbed you around. And we got the shovel, so it's going to give us some range. Yes, I did collect the shovel from last playthrough, so. Come on, man. Sometimes, I feel like the damage that melee does is totally random. Oh, okay. Back up. Alright. Oh, we forgot about us. As I was saying, I feel like the melee, the damage can be random. Otherwise, it either knocks their head clean off, or has the equivalent of poking them in the head with a stick. But when we get the baseball bat at the flats, we'll be better off. What are you doing? You're facing right towards me. I'm fine. I know. There we go. There you go. Down on the floor. Be the dinosaur. Great. Okay. And I guess I cleared up down here. I can do a scan. I know there's some documents over there. We don't need to worry about that. I'm going to be skipping all the docs. I mean, I'll pick them up, but I ain't going to stop to read anything. To this day, as many times as I've played this game, I haven't bothered. So where are the bodies I've burned? Maybe they just despawned. Okay. That probably means they didn't have anything on them. Anything here? There's a body over there? Really? Those documents are really expository and boring. Just in case. Nope. Okay. We're good. Alright, back on the usual trail. Yeah, you're very done. Nothing on you. So there's gonna be a normie and a spitter chilling out. I should be able to just... yes. Oh, perfect. Okay, that works. Yeah, again, that first one died immediately, so that makes things a little bit easier. Okay. Yeah, dog, whatever. Yeah, there's usually not a whole lot of cheddar around these parts. Oh, before I keep going, in case I have an issue, I will key another flare. There we are. And you gotta remember to get the junction box on the way out, because I usually forget that one. And there's gonna be an armored one right now. There we go. Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and boop. He's on his knees like ready for execution. There we go. And we have ammo up the wazoo, so we can get a little willy-nilly about it. And I'm not sure if I said that in episode 1, but I might be tempted to use the pistol more often, so this skill goes up by the time we encounter variants like the nurse, right? So, like, if I can get it to level 4 with enough use, and we have a good stack of ammo, then by the time we get to the school, we'll be ready for her. And we'll be okay. Last time I did this, a whole bunch of zombies, like, poured out of here. Like, 3 of them. I don't know what triggers that. Maybe if I just brush up against this fallen table. Let's see. Yes! Yep. Hi. How's it going? See? Sometimes it's insta-kill, sometimes it's like, boop, boop. You just keep poking them. And, oh, alright. Oh, God. Would you guys just give up already? Pissing me off quite a bit. But fine. Good thing that there's no stamina with melee like in No More Room in Hell. Okay, I think I held the fort pretty well, all things considered. Goodbye. See you in the ether, apparently. I think we are okay. What do you have for me? Nope. Can't do it. I also never used any health pickups. Didn't even pick any up on accident, I don't think. So there's going to be Spitter and then one playing Possum. So I'm just going to use my flashlight. Flashlight's a really good tool. Oh, what? That sounded close for some reason. No, we're okay. The flashlight's really good because you can use it to, like, lure in one at a time. So that's a tactic I have been employing as of late. Are you coming? There you are. Hi. There we go. Good. Much better than yesterday. So, yeah, that one right there. Oh, oh, he's clipping. And, oops, I tried to loot you. That didn't go too well. Alright, and I don't think there's any items here. Oh, there's the backpack. We'll come back around to that shortly. Documents, empty container. Yeah. One thing I didn't even know, you could just go around this. You don't even have to go over that barricade. So, that's a nice perk. So I'm going to do the same thing with you. Hey! There you go. Come on. I know. Very exciting. And we're not going to use that keypad because, first of all, it's red herring. Every time I've opened it, there's no stuff in there at all. It's just an empty suitcase, which I think is stupid. And second, when you interact with the keypad, it triggers a whole bunch of extra zombies to spawn in from that entrance. So, no need to touch that. We are not going to waste our time. And that body up there is gonna get us. It's active, it's live, or undead, or whatever. You get what I mean. So, usually when I come in here, it's already standing around and running amok. Sorry, my sentences are not coming together very well today. But I usually cause so much of a commotion that he's already awake by the time I enter the atrium here. So, I think I will do some shooting practice. Oh, I can load up a little bit. Cool. Oh, because I upgraded my capacity. I haven't reloaded since. Shoot him in the foot. And... oh! Hey! Alright, that worked. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen him fall from there before. That's great. And, I think I also mentioned that you can do finishers with firearms. I learned that in a previous playthrough, but I haven't really practiced with it very much. So I'm going to see if I can do that here. Not in this specific area, but in this playthrough. Because it might save my ass. Anyways, we can do this rather quick and efficiently. We're doing okay so far. There's gonna be 2. I hope. That's fine. Boop. I'm gonna try and aim the crosshairs right at their heads. Oh, you went in the fire, so you're just gonna die naturally. But the SWAT one will not. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, I don't want to step in the fire myself, obviously. Oh, what? How did that miss? That's a load of bullcrap. Boop. Okay. And I surveyed upstairs before where we encountered the 2 nurses towards the finale, and there's nothing there. So, what I did last playthrough, I wish that recording survived. What I did is I can pick up the upgrades, makes a difference though. I crawled up here, went onto that little banister or whatever, I was actually able to sneak past the 3 zombies. I didn't have to throw anything. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it today. Last time I did this, there was carbine rifle ammo. Yeah, so that's useless to me. Yeah, let me see if I could pull it off again. Then I don't have to waste a bullet or any energy. Oh, man. It ruined my day. But yeah, let's see if I can do that again. He might turn around and go back over there. Come on. I'm trying to be cool like it was before. I don't think it's going to be the safest landing, but... Alright, I'm just going to go. Alright. I don't know if they saw me or not. I think I'm okay. Yeah. Junction box. Grab that. Okay. Great. And I need you. Sweet! Okay, yeah, so I avoided them anyways. Took a little damage, but that's fine. Got to save on some resources. So I'm going to crawl through here, go this way, get the jump scare zombie, who freaks me out the first time around, but not anymore, and get our backpack. No rules against that, that's allowed, and I'll pop open that little shortcut, which, nah, we don't need it right now. Last time I went all the way around because I thought I stealthed my way past the zombie, and I did manage to, but this time I just killed them all, so that's fine. Why did I click on that? Whatever. And then there's my favorite weapon in the game, which I can't use, a crossbow, so we're going to have to leave it, unfortunately. But I think we'll get along fine. And... come on. Alright, something's going to step back out. There we go. This confuses me. Why am I not spinning while I'm on that platform? It doesn't matter. Okay, we got the junction box. Got our text stuff for the good doctor. I can get the hell out of here. Perfect. Okay. Very happy about how that went. Yeah, I guess it was a cleaner run than the last time, so can't really complain. Alright. Get back to the doc, give him his shit. I think we get the Viricide, which might actually be useful. I think I've only ever used Viricide once whenever I play this game. I think it was just because I was being slow and not cautious. But in this playthrough, it might actually save our butts. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if the Viricide will work on the nurses, or the red zombies, but I do think it's worked on a normie before. I mean, it should. So, we'll see how that works out in the future. Can't skip this cutscene. Can't skip any of his dialogue, unfortunately. Like, it's interesting information, but he's so goddamn slow. I don't care that he's sick. He takes forever. Take your notepad and hurry up. Grab it. Take it. Hold it. Love it. Okay. Clipped a little bit. That's fine. As you blab, I'm gonna... some water. How's my helmet? Good. Yeah, so next step, I should be able to go to the manhole on the right, and then I can do a little bit of inventory, but I don't think I have that much stuff right now. Oh, yeah, I can consolidate our bullets a bit. Finally. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so there we go. Upgraded our pad so it pings automatically. And now you want us to scan this guy. Open the door and show him the light. I know. You look like Knight. I know you're not dead. Sometimes they do the death animation while their head's still on, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, so get the Viricide. And that could save us from an insta-kill. Supposedly. Again, I've only ever used it once, so I don't know if it works on all variants or not. But, anyways. Come on, stop talking! Yeah, we gotta go to the flats and start the Ravens a D thing, which is, of course, very important to this game. So, dude, are we good or are we not? In return, I need another favor. Studium contagione. I probably said something really heinous in there. Sorry. Not my fault. Blame the stupid zombie doctor in there. And I was also theorizing, we never actually see him get bit, but we know he's infected. I wonder if he infected himself on purpose. to use himself as a guinea pig for the various cures that he's been trying out, like Panacea and whatever. I don't know. Something to think about. He's a very devoted scientist, so it's something I could see him doing. Yeah, alright, cool. Let's go back to the safe house, and let's gotta drop off like a stack or two of ammo. We have way more than we need. I also used a grenade last playthrough, so I'm gonna do that. When we're in that warehouse, it helps against the armored guys. So let's see, I'm gonna put away those two and that stack. And yeah, we have 3 full stacks of bullets at home, so that's really good. And I'm gonna take 1 grenade's fine, and 1 flare. And we expanded our backpack, so I will push those away, swap those, and I'm gonna be using that shortly. So good, and I can get my health back when I save because it's in the rules, so it's allowed. But yeah, I don't see any reason for us to get the silenced pistol. The only benefit is that it's quiet and more stealthy, but I'm stealthy anyways with melee, so it's not gonna make much of a difference. Yeah, there's just no conceivable reason for me to use it and cheat and bend the rules. So we're gonna leave that out of the picture. Alright, so now we are back at the Brick Lane Markets, but we are going to progress to the flats. What's gonna go on around here? There's gonna be some zombies. I might be able to just run past them, honestly. Well, let me go scan them at least. Take the effort. Yeah, they're pinged. Yeah. R2. I mean, is there any loot here that we care about? I don't think so. Cake? Yeah, that's useless to us in this Bob challenge. Let's see. Oh boy, that guy's really frantic. So I'm not worried about that one in the distance. I think you're just gonna bobble off to the side there. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. And also you're gonna be pinged. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he found me. Alright. Oops. How did he see me? I was going down the ladder. I was so convinced I'd be able to sneak. Alright, fine. We'll play a little bit of a game here. A game of Whack-A-Zombie. Come on. I know you guys are smart enough to use ladders. Somehow. Oh, don't just stay there. Oh, you son of a bitch. You forgot? Oh my god. You're stupid. Alright, can I enrage him again? Yeah, there we go. And, yep. There you go. You dumbass. There we go. Back to the earth. Alright. You are no longer going to be a problem. And you have no stuff. Where is everybody? Okay. I'm just gonna casually. Yeah, you see me. And now you don't. Why waste time? Yeah, we don't have to kill everyone. They'll despawn the next time we come through, I'm pretty sure. So just close our doors and we're fine. And that will take us back through the sewers here. And we'll get to the flats, and I'll do what I literally did 24 hours ago. So, yeah, I already got a plan. We're going to be fine. Well, say that. You never know with this game. They could drop a bomb on your head at any time they want. It's very easy to get surprised, no matter how many times you play this game. Alright, you're nothing. There you go. Thank you. I just felt like it. I needed practice. And with that, we should be able to get to the flats. We've got the party up there. And yeah, do these guys have anything? Oh, I think there's one up there that has bullets. No? There's some juice. Anything else? Nah. Alright. And this is a point of no return. Once you cross over this wall here, you can't actually run back. So, good thing we have plenty of stuff right now. And, yeah, let's get rid of that. There we go. That looks a little better. More presentable now. There might be something in this little area here. Nope, nothing. Never mind. I'm mistaken. There's gonna be a crawler off to my left. Hi, how's it going? Hurry up. Don't waste my time. Oh, insta-kill. Sure. Don't know how that happened, but I'm happy that it did. I I don't think there's gonna be anything in here, but we'll pop it open. I think there's some, there's an upgrade and maybe shotgun ammo. I don't actually recall. Oh, I think there's a big old honkin' med kit. Yeah, alright. I'll take the upgrade for fun. Oh, Molotov's allowed. Yeah, we can use throwables. So, I don't know why I'm a stuttering mess today. I haven't talked to anyone today, so, I don't know. Maybe I'm out of the practice. There should be a flare. Yes, there is. Up here, there's a zombie. And a locked door. Yes, there is. Where are you? Goodbye. Thank you. And nothing in there. Fine. So, what I'd like to do is, we got a lot of blips over there. So, what I did before is I threw a flare and a grenade, blew up the armored ones, and then I took the shortcut up to the upper platforms, and I just ran through the brick wall, and that allowed me to avoid some additional zombies that are further in. So I'm going to see if I can do that again. So we'll get the flare keyed at 3. I'm not going to turn on my flashlight. I'm just going to step out a bit. 4. I'm going to keep my crosshair where it is. So I throw it. It's going to land exactly where the grenade did. Alright. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. And we can watch the fun. Boom! Great. Uh-oh. Yeah, some figured it out. Okay. Let's close the door for now. That's literally okay. I have no issue with that. Uh-oh. Who's this going to be? And is it an army? Is it an armored? It is... They gave up. They forgot. I could... Man, they're all bunched up here. Last time it was like 2 of them. Now there's 3. I don't know which one's behind this door. So, that's a kind of a load of suck. Guys, would you just... make some ground here? Thank you. Nope, that's bright. It's fine. Yeah, I don't think you got any damage from that explosion. Whoa! God, we're in trouble. It's fine. If I can knock off that helmet, I can... Woo! Don't do it, you bitch! Okay. Bye. That works. Oh, here's a clever way to conserve ammo. I know there's a little tank here. I can push this. Yeah. And... you know what? Just for fun. Why not? I had plenty of ammo. Oh, and... that works. I wasted a bullet, but... I mean, you can't say it didn't work. So, okay. And we got a Molotov, so... kind of good trade-off there. What's going on over there? Oh, those are the 2 bodies I left behind. Oh, there's a flare? Where's that? Oh, is that on the other side? Yeah, I can't get back to that. No, it's on the platforms. Oh, I should be able to climb up to that. I'm sorry. That's easy. Huh? I don't know how many times I've gone over here. Alright, that's easy. Nice. So, we used a flare and a grenade, then we got a flare and a Molotov. And there's still a few of you to deal with. You're alone, right? Yeah. Alright. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. Any stuff? And there's some flares on top of that van. I'm gonna leave those be. In this secret room, I know how to get there. You just gotta hop around into a ventilation system. It's just a health item and an upgrade, so it's not helpful to us. Yeah, so let's travel on up. Let's not cause a fuss. And there we go. I don't think there's anything in here either. But I will open the shortcut. We're going to need to come back here when we learn to read the Raven of D codes. Ciphers, whatever you want to call it. So, got that good. Also, last time I undid all these blockades, so I can run around as much as I want. Great. And I think that's all we can do around here. I don't think there's anything else. There's a newspaper, but I don't think we care. Oh, wait, you have something? Oh, you got handgun ammo. Handgun ammo. Right up the ass. 1 bullet. I'll take it. Can't do anything about that yet. That is totally okay. Oops. Sorry. Spammed the wrong button. Let's try that again. Great. Okay. Moving along. Somebody might have noticed me. We'll worry about them later. Back up a little bit. I know, I played this game only like 6,000 times. What's going on here? Oh no, I thought somebody was after me. It doesn't look like it. There's one dude down there. That's literally fine. Yeah, okay. Alright, while he's wandering in the other direction, I'm just gonna go get him. Yeah, I noticed only yesterday that you can hop off there instead of using the ladder. That's very useful. How are there two of you? There's never been two of you before. Well, now there's one. What the fuck ever, man. Boop. Thanks. Okay, and I don't think you have anything on you. I'm not using planks. I use them anyways, so makes no difference to me. Good. Climb on up. There's going to be one armored zombie feasting on a corpse. We'll take care of him. I don't think you're anybody. Nah. You're unaware, so I'm just going to... and boom. Okay. And boink. Great. And, okay. Safe travels. I don't know what happens there when you, take care of them. Oh yeah, and there's a C4 area there. We actually don't need to deal with that. Behind that is a red guy that you get an upgrade. But again, we don't need any upgrades anymore. So we can totally ignore that. Which is just fine by me. There's a shotgun. We're not going to take it. Or the ammo. I will open this. Yeah, because we're going to need to come back for that Raven area. Which is fine. So, I'm going to open that manhole. But, do I need to redo inventory? Nah, probably not. I think that's enough stuff to get me through that little basement area. But I will pop open the manhole so that way we have it for later. It's only going to be useful. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to be using a few consumables to take care of some guys anyhow. So not too worried. Should be just fine. And, yeah. Good. Oh, let me be sure I got everything keyed. Swap that. 3, 4. Great.
Bloody hell, I've just realised where you are.
Alright, I'm going to bust open the door.
What you'll find in there
Throw the flare a little closer for comfort.
turn the ravens away from the truth. If you're going in, be
Or...
careful. Ron Friedman is a lying sack of shite.
Wait.
Don't believe a word he says.
And goo. And I'm going to close that again. Just let them burn in the same room. Alright, cool. Wait, are they actually going around? Are you serious? They are stupid. Holy shit. Okay. Oops. I will. Okay. Who's coming? Who's coming round the mountain? Alright, here's one. Lucky contestant. Come on, I know you can do better than that. There we go. Thanks for playing. Anybody else? I think that's it. Alright, that worked. Just as well as last time. Somebody's still burning over there. Well, they're not burning. There's just some leftover glitchy fire particles. You don't have anything for me. Nothing here. I don't think there's ever items in here. Are there? Nah. But zombies do spawn in this room when you activate the elevator, so I am going to close that door. I don't think there's anything on the other side here. Yeah, so we won't bother. Okay. Oopsie-doo. Yep. They spawned in. And we're out. And they're not going to be able to get through there. You'll see, it'll be funny. I'm so confident in this, I'm going to take a sip of water. It's fine. We're good. Not a big deal. Okay, and we got 2 more guys that are going to drop down. Hello. Welcome to the shaft. Hi. Ha! Wow, she didn't even know I was here. Wait, there's usually 2 of you. That's what I thought. Ma'am or sir, I need you to die faster, thank you. Oh, that was mildly compromising. Yeah, that guy bugged out. He fell over and then just died instantly. That happened last time, too. Don't know why. And this is interesting. I know there's a zombie right behind that wall, but they're not blipping on the map. But I'll get your attention. Hi. Don't forget about me now. Don't. Okay, good. And what do you got? Anything? Nope. I sure you have a friend. There he is. And now he's dead. Perfect. Alright, Tubby. Oh, what the hell? Some zombie parkour shit. What was that? Alright. You have overstayed your welcome. I know you're not dead. There we go. That was a new one. I've never seen that happen before. Okay, how did I approach this room? There's 3 of them in there. I took them out one by one. I could do it again. I got a lot of stuff. But I really don't have to. I'm just consolidate here. 3, 4. I think you could just take them out one by one. So there's one there. So he'll come out alone. Unless he has short-term memory, like a lot of them do. And, alright, that's one gone. One in the chair, one on the ground. Ground one's woken up. That's fine. I think he was scripted to do that. My flashlight was off, so. There you go. Hi. And. Bye. Great. And I could just wail on this guy. Yeah. Not really a threat. Empty rack. And we're good. Cool. Next one we face is going to crawl out of the bathroom, which has bullets in the toilet. Oh, wow. I didn't even do a finisher. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Let me get your bullets from the toilet. Thanks. Cool. Where'd your carcass go? Is that you? It was you. Yeah. You can only have one virus headshot at a time, but again, I'm not sure I'll ever need it, or if I can even use it when it matters most. So, let's keep going. This is going swimmingly. We're making good time, too. And again, these guys are no trouble. So let them jam. And just don't turn off their record and you're fine. You can even start killing them if you wanted to, but they don't have any items on them ever, so I'm just going to let them have their fun. Goodbye. Song's called Raven's Beat, by the way. You can look it up. It's a good jam. Alright. And there's going to be one from behind, but I'm moving too fast for him. He'll forget about me. And there's going to be an armored one right out here. And I can't catch him by surprise. That's fine. Alright. Nobody else here. Boop. Boop. And, yoop. Nice. Great. And chocolate. Nothing I can do. Okay. And, yeah, that one definitely forgot. But just in case, close this door. Junction box is right there. Can I get it? Yes! Great. Let's just do a little scan. Hello! Come on, you can see me. There he goes. I'm running around the maze like a mouse after cheese. Oh, he's really booking it. Jeez. Oh, but he forgot. You forget? You stupid dink. You're too dumb for this world. There we go. Thank you. And there's an armored one. He's kind of far away, actually. Hi. How's it going? And hello. Blah, blah, blah. Good. Any items on you? You do have something. Oh, I'll take that. Sure. And I know there's a container here. I don't think there's anything in here. No. Cool. And we just gotta move this case out of the way. There we go. Perfect. One's gonna come through the door, and one's gonna come out of the vent. But let me just do a scan. Cake. Handgun ammo. Alright, the second corpse. Thank you. I'm sure that'll come to use eventually. And what do you have? Molotov? Cool. Nothing. And oh, yeah, there's 2 ways to find the code, which is weird. You can either 1527 turn on the light, or you can just scan it right there. I don't know why it happens twice, but sure. Okay. 1, 5. I know they're coming, but I'm a little bit cooler than them, so I'm gonna do this right now. We just need this, and we'll take that for fun, just because I feel like it. Hello. I'm too dangerous to be in this apartment. Alright, let's go. And this is where I could leave this this shovel, excuse me, high and dry, because we can get the studded bat, which is better for damage, supposedly. So, anything here? I couldn't open this last time I played for some reason. That was weird. Whatever. Got our bat. I'm going to go ahead and key it to 1, and we'll get some immediate practice with it on the other side of this vent. So, fall down ever so gracefully, and very comedically, it'll be a zombie that's just like, oh, hey, glad you dropped in, needed a buddy. And we'll take care of him accordingly. Yoink. Hello, stupid. Yep, not bad. I wish your melee would upgrade a bit as you use a bat or a shovel, whatever, cricket bat. I mean, if your guns are gonna go up in skill, why not melee? That don't really make sense. But yeah, that's Freeman's place. We got through that pretty quickly. Cool. And we just need to go back to the dock, and then he's gonna send us on our way to the palace. Right? No, the Ravens are gonna have us go to the palace. But first, we gotta go get through the lake and the docks, which we should be able to pull off in an hour span, I think. Let's go check on the dock again. I'll be like, ah, yes, this passage. How did you get it? I've been looking for it for so long. And all that junk. I think it's just an upgrade. Yeah, sure. For fun. Just collecting them for whatever. Alright. Up we go, up we go. Open up a shortcut. Nice. What a strong man this dude, whose name I forgot already, is. And check in with our friend over here. And doop. There you go. Water break. That's what it used to be. It's just a freaking water break. I don't care. How's my phone doing? I need a shower. Anyway, how's our inventory doing? Very good. Oh yeah, we got a grenade, and they're not very common, so yeah, we're gonna want to do an inventory drop-off before we proceed. This dude's taking his frickin' time. Is this pad even started? Oh, at the very, very end. Okay. Yeah. It's a little up there. Dude, come on. The panacea, wow. Oh, he actually has 2 bodies. I always thought he had only 1. Maybe that changes. Because I know sometimes he wears this suit, and other times he doesn't. So maybe there's other things in this room that change that you don't notice. I don't know. Okay. And then, is this where he mentions the letters of D? Collect 7 letters of D, yeah. I know you can't see that too well, it's behind my face, but yeah. Okay, so this is where he gives us the example, and we're done doing chores for him for a while. So, yeah. That's right, then it wants us to go back to the computer area and just eyeball the map a bit. So, we're supposed to go back to the safe house. But we should already have a shortcut to the Victoria Memorial, and that'll take us to lake, docks, and then the tower, and then we should be able to close out right there. So pretty good. Did I take those mines already? I did, yeah. And there we are. Great! Okay. So let me think. What are we about to encounter? Nothing too bad. Just there's gonna be some explodies in the lake area. I'll let the sniper help with that. Yeah, a little bit of everything. I don't think we're gonna need a grenade yet. We'll need that. I think just one of each is honestly gonna be fine. I think I can trust we'll find another flare on the off chance that we need one, but yeah, I don't think we need anything else. I think we're okay. So let's go save, just for good measure. There have been times when I played this game before and it crashed and I lost some progress, so a little PTSD from that. No health to get back, but why not, right? Cool. And you just want us to Have on the computer. Wow, amazing. And we're fine. I know exactly where to get all of them, so we'll be okay.
Never mind. I've had an idea.
He's very dismissive about our side quest endeavors. I know. Yeah, so that's at the camp over here. So his old friend is dead, I guess, is the point here. Oh, and we're going to encounter the red zombie again. Well, I'm going to encounter him again. You don't know yet, but we'll take care of it. They do go down with a pistol. It's just a lot of knockback, and then eventually they fall down. So I'm not too concerned. I don't think it should be there yet. No. So what I did last time, of course this place is going to be swarming, but what I did is I went through this door and I closed it, so when the red guy does spawn in, I get a warning. So I'm going to let them pop out one by one. Eventually. And there's an upgrade down that way. I might have gotten it already. It doesn't matter. Again, those are insignificant to us now. Let's bring one in. Come on. Yeah, we gotta get the pass key, get the C4. Then we can continue on our way. As you can see from the map, I already got the junction box, so that is not an issue. A lot of those red blips are crows, by the way, so you don't have to worry about that. Out of here. Wow, I'm actually standing on one. It doesn't give a shit. Hit it! Good practice. There's one that got a little smart, and I'm sure that one's gonna get back up. Cool by me. You figured it out. I'm gonna get your friend first. Wow, he didn't even move. He didn't even animate. Thanks. And here you are. Oh, come on now. Come on. I'm gonna do this all day? Looks like. There we go. Thank you for playing. Okay, so now... Yeah, this body was not here before. Take the pass key. All that's in there is a rat, I'm pretty sure. I can double check. Rat, yeah. Okay, and... Yeah, we just gotta get the C4 and a few extra goodies. Well, before I do that, is there anything else I gotta clean up? I think we're okay. Yeah, obviously there's gonna be a whole lot more of them that spawn in. But, there he is! There's a Redo. Okay, even I forgot. We're fine. We're loaded up. It's not even worth doing melee with them. Okay. Over the head. Living Dead style. Jeez. What the crap? That took a while, actually. I don't need to loot you, but I will. Cool. And, actually, just so you can see, we can go back to our Bob. And you will see the infected remaining number went from 3 to 2, because we just took out one with the pistol. So, yeah, good to be in the practice with our gun. So, I should definitely use it more often than I'm willing to. So, it upgrades in time for the really bad variants. So, something to keep in mind. Whoa, goodbye, Mary Poppins. D letter, perfect. And I can take the pistol. Oh man, what's going on here? Why aren't you? Alright. It's a bug. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the shotgun ammo. I'm just going to drop it. How's that for you? Yeah, is that letting me? Alright, fine. Just pick it all up. Yeah. And then I'm going to drop the things that aren't allowed. So, drop the... Why are you not letting me click? You're making me look bad. What the hell? I can't click anything. I'm not making this shit up. Well, I don't have the guns to use this ammo anyways, but... I can't... What the hell, man? You're making me look bad. This is stupid. Do I need to restart the game? I might need to. Whatever. Here's a C4. Cool. That's weird. I can't do anything. Oh, what if I've never experienced this bug before. I don't know. Alright. I think what I'll do... I am going to go save my game. I'm going to go save my game. I'm going to close. Then I'm going to run back here, and I'll start the recording again. So I'm actually going to end this episode right here, but, well, after I go and save, because you need to see a consistent stream of consciousness, right? I don't want you to think I'm cheating or nothing. So let me go back to the safe house. I have to restart the game, apparently. Or maybe I'm able to just drop myself off, and then it'll allow me to... I don't know. It's weird. I've never seen this happen before.
This is the last great plague.
So, can I... Now we're good. Alright, drop the arrows, drop the shotgun, drop the carbine, drop the health. This is okay. Put this bullet over here. I don't know why that didn't stack up on its own. And I'm just gonna throw it into the bin. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Great. A little bit shorter than an hour. That's fine. Thank you guys very much for your patience. I know this had a lot of idiotic disclaimers and nuances going in, but yeah, I just gotta be careful when recording this game now, apparently. I don't know why, but that's how it goes. So, all that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. If you're enjoying this Bob challenge, then please, as per usual, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. Also, check down in the description for a few goodies, and that's all I have to say. More fun to come. So, thank you very much, rock on, and I will see you all later.